What's going on, guys? My name is Marco Putigolayev. Once again, bringing another demolition spawn trap on my raid. Raid. I love this map, this spawn trap, Ash. With a total of kills at 115 and 15 deaths. Of course, that's dying a lot. And beginning of first one, I was getting frustrated. I was getting fucking mad with this news with the fucking shotguns, man. Fucking shotguns. I think all my deaths was from fucking shotguns. So that's why I was so frustrated with this gameplay. I was actually, before I commented this, I actually reviewed this gameplay just a little bit so to have an idea of what I have to say about this gameplay. Because this gameplay was a little bit old, as you guys know, was like a month and a half with not uploading videos for YouTube. So I had this videos actually already set up to be commentated, but I actually never did. As you guys can see right in the beginning, right up front, we got like a load star. So, some good kill streaks, but of course, this is not the best enemy team. We have one split screener, yep, and 3 other guys. I don't know, some of them was going to back out, some of them was going to stay, but blah, 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 blah. And but that wasn't the best team actually. The enemy wasn't that strong. That's what I'm trying to say. Blah, blah, blah. But and of course, my team that I'm playing right now, it's some good players, but some of the players I don't play that as much. So usually what we do, like this guy's in a ramp, but I don't know what the hell is he doing. Or probably with the low star, or was with the low star, I don't know. But we usually stay like in the same spot, just, someone stay in the same spot, getting kills over and over. But some of them still spawning in my spawn with no tacticals insertions down. That's one thing, you need tacticals insertions down. But I mean, it gets a little bit frustrated when you try to go spawn trap and you don't have the team, the correct team to go to spawn trap. But of course they put the bomb, so we need to go defuse. And then some of them are already in the spawn, try to spawn trap, and some of them are trying to defuse. We cannot defuse, and some stuff like that. Look at this RCXD. He's coming to me. He's gonna come to me. I throw the C4. Too late. Yeah, too late that I threw the C4. I mean, imagine if I threw the C4 earlier, I would get like RC. Got a lot of points because I'll get that guy with the C4 and RCs and the RCXD too. So this guy, guys, by whatever his name, he's the fucking guy. He's frustrated with me with a running with a shotgun. Of course, going to get a lot of kills with shotguns because what's happening? It's the when he gets out of the spawn, I'm right there. I usually play the right side. And when he gets out of that little house, right, this one in the right, I mean, it's a short range. Of course, shotguns is going to work much better than the freaking submachine gun or whatever the gun's going to play. But he's freaking, killing me so many times with the shotgun. I was getting so frustrated. So 15 deaths, I mean, pretty much my death's going to be, there he goes again. Pretty much my death's going to be in the first round. And then after it's going to be like, oh my gosh, nuclear unstoppable, dying unstoppable, dogs, we said, sentries, all the stuff. That's the good stuff that you throw when you're spawn trapping, of course. And paper guys, I'm gonna have some good practice this Saturday. I'm excited to go again and shoot my LV1. I have a full gameplay that not gameplay. Full video of me shooting my LV1 and a little bit of review of my gun. I mean, it's not a cheap gun. It's a very expensive gun. LV1 Eagles. All the pro guns, people guns, they're actually very expensive. They go from 1,000 to 1,400 bucks. I mean, it's very expensive. There's guns with 1,600 bucks. The locks as locks, and as the clone. No, it's not clone. I don't know. Some of the gun too. That actually they dropped their price because it was ridiculous. Blah 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 blah. And yeah, but I'm very excited for this weekend. And I wanted to post the other video from Paintball earlier, but I didn't have. I'm still in process of getting everything ready to get the settings right so I can put this on YouTube. And talking about YouTube on NoobTubes, that guy in front of me, my freaking. In front of my tech. I hate when you spawn and there's someone holding this in your tech. Actually, sometimes it's funny because I had times that I had my tech down, and by any chance we had a orbital reset, and I looked like 2 guys waiting for my tactical insertion. Ridiculous. Noobs. Yeah, and sometimes you see those. It's the 2 split screeners, of course. The 2 split screeners they're waiting for my tech. I mean, guys, please out there, if you see a tech insertion, don't wait unless you're not getting spot trap or unless you want to troll the guy. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, if you see a lot of text down, just take them out. Because, I mean, they're going to know And but be aware when you take them out because they're probably around the corner when you take the attacks from them. So you gotta be very be careful. You know, wait or put yourself in the open air because you're gonna see the guy comes out because you take 99% of the guys when you take an attack and searching from them. What happens? They're gonna come back to the same spot to see if the attack insertion is still there. Believe me, I mean, who took attack insertions because they know there's an enemy actually next to attack insertion. So it's a good advice. Take the attack insertion right away. Don't wait. Don't wait until unless like I told you, unless you try to troll the guy with attack insertion, or it's a little mistake over here right here right now. But unless it's you try to troll them, or you want to get some good revenge on the guy or something like that. So first round is done. Let's go to the second round. That's when I'm gonna get my nuclear, my stop bolts. Look at this, 37 and 12, and I'm gonna go 115 and 15. So 37. There we go. I even stopped there. The freaking image to show you guys like 37 and 12, and then I mean I don't know. It's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna go like. Whoo, sorry. I think I'm gonna go like 89 or 91 and 12. I guess. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna die or not, but I'm not sure yet. But not 12. I think it's 13 or 14, something like that, for the third round. But it's ridiculous. Sentry guns, orbitals. This that's what I have for my setup. You guys already know. As you can see, right in my right corner, down corner of my screen. Sentry guns, orbitals, and dogs. Dogs. I love my dogs. I love my German shepherds. Those little beasts. They're tough beasts. So sentry gun over here, guys. I advise, but you're gonna see me pushing the sentry gun a little bit inside, just because we start seeing people spawning. Oh my gosh! Ooh, sorry, we see people spawning actually in our spawn. So I think maybe the sentry gun is getting a little bit of influence on switching the spawns a little bit. So I'm gonna try to put the sentry gun away from the main spawn that's over here, where I am looking right now, and try to shoot. See if they're going to be spawning that often, but I don't think it's still working. It works a little bit and then goes off. I don't know, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, because even when you use gardens, for spawn trapping, I mean, you don't want to put the gardens right away like in front of the spawn, because it's going to flip it. It's not like back in the days when Black Ops 2 came out. You actually, if you want to go back there, actually put the garden right there. Actually, we're not flip, but we'll actually spawn in front of the garden. They're going to be like, oh, I can't see, I'm super slow motion. So that's what happens before, but now it actually flips a little bit. So they'll make you make them spawn in your spawn. You don't want that. I mean, what I usually do with the garden, I don't put right away. I put like, see where I am, see this left corner, I pull one garden towards the left corner. That way it's not pointing directly to the spawn where it spawns. So it's not going to mess up the spawn. This is a good tip, actually. And it's for you guys, whatever likes to spawn trap. I'm giving this tips, but don't spawn trap on me because I'm putting you down. But whatever, doesn't matter. Makes sense what I'm saying, because the way this spawns works, it's now they don't want like anything interrupting the spawn. That's true, I should say. So if you put a garden right in the spawn, they're gonna flip it. It's gonna flip it. But if you put like a garden action, my left side, like you see this big wall on my left side. If you put one there, like towards up the stairs, right there, and it's not gonna flip the spawns in front of you when I'm actually trying to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like this sentry gun is not flipping the spawn when they're spawning behind this wall, because it's not directly to them. You know what I'm saying? So it makes a little bit of sense and point in the game when sometimes when I'm playing, people see me putting gardens. They actually think I'm flipping the spawns. I'm not flipping the spawns because I know where to put the guardians and stuff like that. So don't come to teach me to spawn trap, alright? Don't come to teach me, because I do this a lot of times. And especially when new maps comes out, what I do, like I told you guys to do, go to custom games, grab your noob teams like Inbots, stuff like that. I mean, grab sentry guns, grab guardians, grab V-sets, grab dogs. That's what I usually go for. Kill streaks, I go by myself against V6, against 6 guys. And I learned the spawns. So there's actually, I'm probably going to put a little bit of a video, because I actually played today. What's the name of the map, man? I don't, uplink or something like that. I'm not sure yet. But we actually spawn trapped the hell out of those guys, and I actually died like one of my nuclear. You guys should see it. The guys, I was lagging a lot because the guy that was actually hosting my lobby, it was he was from London, I guess, something like that. So he was all the way across from the ocean, all the way across the continent. So I was like fucking lagging 100%. I was like so mad. I'm like, his name is Dryson actually. I'm like, Dryson, you can't fucking give me that connection. I can't play like this. But I actually got a lot of kills actually. I got like, I don't know, 90 something kills or 80 something kills. Ridiculous. I mean, they could not, the way we were situated, we actually spawned camp in the way that like, I was in the spot that we actually like spawn and die in front of me. I mean, I kept going back and forth, but they were actually like right there, and like, you know, I turn my back, they were spawning right on my right side, or I turn the other side, they were spawning on my left side. So I was controlling those spawns, like ridiculous. But and I'm gonna be posting to you guys so you guys can see a little bit of how that works, a little bit of that map, because we did a lot of kills. And I hope I still have that game. Yeah, I still have that game in my did a lot. I just have to go over there, grab it, and upload it to my computer. And that probably going to be my next upload, or my second next upload, because I'm thinking put the video for the paintball stuff. Whatever likes to watch paintball and stuff like that. Because now I'm going towards more paintball stuff. That's why I'm losing a little bit more time, not as much on Black Ops 2 that I was before. I mean, I was trying to take a little break, of course. I mean, it's a lot of things. Like I told you guys, a lot of things. Working, uploading, and playing. I mean, it takes you a lot of time for you. I mean, to do this kind of stuff that I'm doing right now, like YouTube stuff. I mean, I gotta give credit for those guys that actually upload it and does like a lot of gameplays. As I mean, we look at White Boy. That's actually his life. That's what he does for life. It's playing all day. That's his job actually. I know this is not my job. This is just entertainment for me. I mean, I spend a lot of hours over here playing and a lot of time doing this commentaries for you guys and telling you guys some tips of Spun because I mean, Spun people doesn't like the Spun or doesn't like to see this. But this actually takes a lot of skills when you try to do this, because it's not just you sitting down and spawn. I mean, it takes you a while to study the spawns, to know where they actually are spawning. I mean, of course, we have a VSAT right here. I mean, I know where they're spawning right away, of course. But you need to control those spots over and over, because, I mean, that's when you're going to control the spawns 100%. And another thing, guys, I keep saying in all my fucking videos, we have vetoes, low stars, drop, dash, shit. Not just because of that. I mean, if we playing against a good team, go with load stars, because what's going on with load stars, they're going to rage quit right away. But, I mean, don't use that much, because look at me, I'm right here. And all I can see in front of this house, it's dust, 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 dust. If it's not for the ladders on top of the head, whatever, the enemy, I could not see them. I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But, it gets in my head. I'm like, come on, I want to see the guy spawn, and I can't even see because he's shooting and shooting. I don't even know if he's there or not, because you keep shooting the freaking same spot with the load star. So stop, drop this shit. But I mean, if I usually do this, I usually recommend use load star. I mean, because if you play a good clan, if they feel threatened that you are actually like call a load star on them, they're gonna rage quit right away. Of course. But dogs, you can't go wrong with dogs, because dogs are gonna search for them and they're gonna grab them and they're gonna kill them. You know, that's what happens. So run me right here, right on me. You see me, then put the sentry gun right there. Does not flip in the spawn inside this, and does not flip in the spawn inside this fan. No, see what happens. And pretty much for this gameplay, guys, it's pretty much all set. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's 115 and 15. Then that's only for me. And with over a 10,000 score. I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment. And I'll see you guys later.